إليكم لمرسلون وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين. قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب عليم. قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون. وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون. وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون. أأتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردنا الرحمن بضر لا تغني عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون. إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين. إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون. قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين. وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون. يا حسرة على العباد ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون. ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون. وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محضرون. وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون. وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون. سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون. وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون. والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم. لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون. وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون. وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين. وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون. وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين. وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين. ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين. ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون فلا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون. ونفخ في الصور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون. قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا محضرون فاليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون سلام قولا من رب رحيم وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون ألم أحد إليكم يا بني آدم أن لا تعبدوا الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين وأن اعبدوني هذا صراط مستقيم ولقد أضل منكم جبلا كثيرا أفلم تكونوا تعقلون هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون اصلوها اليوم بما كنتم تكفرون اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون ولو نشاء لتمسنا على أعينهم فاستبقوا الصراط فأنى يبصرون ولو نشاء لمسخناهم على مكانتهم فما استطاعوا مضيا ولا يرجعون ومن نعمره ننكسه في الخلق أفلا يعقلون وما علمناه الشعر وما ينبغي له إن هو إلا ذكر وقرآن مبين لينذر من كان حيا ويحق القول على الكافرين أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون وذللناها لهم فمنها ركوبهم ومنها يأكلون ولهم فيها منافع ومشارب أفلا يشكرون واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة لعلهم ينصرون لا يستطيعون نصرهم وهم لهم جند محضرون فلا يحزنك قولهم إنا نعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون أولم يرى الإنسان أنا خلقناه من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين وضرب لنا مثلا ونسي خلقه قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم قل يحييها الذي أنشأها أول مرة وهو بكل خلق عليم الذي جعل لكم من الشجر الأخضر نارا فإذا أنتم منه توقدون أوليس الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بقادر على أن يخلق مثلهم بلى وهو الخلاق العليم إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون فسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون صدق الله العلي العظيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد اللهم إني أسألك برحمتك التي وسعت كل شيء وبقوتك التي قهرت بها كل شيء وخضع لها كل شيء وذل لها كل شيء وبجبروتك التي غلبت بها كل شيء وبعزتك التي لا يقوم لها شيء وبعظمتك التي ملأت كل شيء وبسلطانك الذي على كل شيء وبوجهك الباقي بعد فناء كل شيء وبأسمائك التي ملأت أركان كل شيء وبعلمك الذي أحاط بكل شيء وبنور وجهك الذي أضاء له كل شيء يا نور يا قدوس يا أول الأولين ويا آخر الآخرين اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تهتك العصم اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل النقم اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تغير النعم اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تحبس الدعاء اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تقطع الرجاء اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل البلاء اللهم اغفر لي كل ذنب أذنبت وكل خطيئة أخطأتها اللهم إني أتقرب إليك بذكرك وأستشفع بك إلى نفسك وأسألك بجودك أن تدنيني من قربك وأن توزعني شكرك وأن تلهمني ذكرك اللهم إني أسألك سؤال خاضع متضلل خاشع أن تسامحني وترحمني وتجعلني بقسمك راضيا قانعا وفي جميع الأحوال متواضعا اللهم وأسألك سؤال من اشتدت فاقته وأنزل بك عند الشدائد حاجته وعظم فيما عندك رغبته اللهم عظم سلطانك وعلى مكانك وخفي مكرك وظهر أمرك وغلب قهرك وجرت قدرتك ولا يمكن الفرار من حكومتك اللهم لا أجد لذنوبي غافرا ولا لقبائحي ساترا ولا لشيء من عملي القبيح بالحسن مبدلا غيرك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك وبحمدك ظلمت نفسي وتجرأت بجهلي وسكنت إلى قديم ذكرك لي ومنك علي اللهم مولاي كم من قبيح سترتا وكم من فادح من البلاء أقلتا وكم من عثار وقيتا وكم من مكروه دفعتا وكم من ثناء جميل لست أهلا له نشرتا اللهم عظم بلائي وأفرط بي سوء حالي، وقسرت بي أعمالي، وقعدت بي أغلالي، وحبسني عن نفعي بعد آمالي، وخدعتني الدنيا بغرورها، ونفسي بجنايتها ومطالي. يا سيدي فأسألك بعزتك ألا يحجب عنك دعائي سوء عملي وفعالي، ولا تفضحني بخفي ما اطلعت عليه من سري، ولا تعاجلني بالعقوبة على ما عملته في خلواتي من سوء فعلي وإساءتي ودوام تفريطي وجهالتي وكثرة شهواتي وغفلتي. وكن اللهم بعزتك لي في كل الأحوال رعوفا، وعلي في جميع الأمور عطوفا. إلهي وربي من لي غيرك، أسأله كشف ضري والنظر في أمري. إلهي ومولاي أجريت علي حكما اتبعت فيه هوى نفسي، ولم أحترز فيه من تزيين عدوي، فغرني بما أهوى، وأسعده على ذلك القضاء، فتجاوزت بما جرى علي من ذلك بعد حدودك، وخالفت بعد أوامرك، فلك الحجة علي في جميع ذلك، ولا حجة لي فيما جرى علي فيه قضاؤك، وألزمني حكمك وبلاؤك. وقد أتيتك يا إلهي بعد تقصيري وإسرافي على نفسي، معتذرا نادما منكسرا مستقيلا مستغفرا منيبا مقرا مذعنا معترفا، لا أجد مفرا مما كان مني، ولا مفزعا أتوجه إليه في أمري غير قبولك عذري وإدخالك إياي في سعة من رحمتك. اللهم فاقبل عذري وارحم شدة ضري، وفكني من شدي وثاقي. يا رب ارحم ضعف بدني ورقة جلدي ودقة عظمي. يا من بدأ خلقي وذكري وتربيتي وبري وتغذيتي، هبني لابتداء كرمك وسالف برك بي. يا إلهي وسيدي وربي، أتراك معذبي بنارك بعد توحيدك، وبعد من طوى عليه قلبي من معرفتك، ولهج به لساني من ذكرك، واعتقده ضميري من حبك، وبعد صدق اعترافي ودعائي خاضعا لربوبيتك، هيهات أنت أكرم من أن تضيع من ربيت أو تبعد من أدنيت أو تشرد من آويت أو تسلم إلى البلاء من كفيته ورحمت. وليت شعري يا سيدي وإلهي ومولاي أتسلط النار على وجوه خرت لعظمتك ساجدا وعلى ألسن نطقت بتوحيدك صادقا وبشكرك مادحا وعلى قلوب اعترفت بإلهيتك محققا وعلى ضمائر رحوت من العلم بك حتى صارت خاشعة وعلى جوارها سعت إلى أوطان تعبدك طائعة وأشارت باستغفارك مذعنا ما هكذا الظن بك ولا أخبرنا بفضلك أنك يا كريم يا رب وأنت تعلم ضعفي عن قليل من بلاء الدنيا وعقوباتها وما يجري فيها من المكاره على أهلها على أن ذلك بلاء ومكروه قليل مكثوه يسير بقاء قصير مدة فكيف احتمالي لبلاء الآخرة وجليل وقوع المكاره فيها وهو بلاء تطول مدته ويدوم مقامه ولا يخفف عن أهله لأنه لا يكون إلا عن غضبك وانتقامك وسخطك وهذا ما لا تقوم له السماوات والأرض يا سيدي فكيف بي وأنا عبدك الضعيف الذليل الحقير المسكين المستكين يا إلهي وربي وسيدي ومولاي لأي الأمور إليك أشكو ولما منها أذج وأبكي لأليم العذاب وشدته أم لطول البلاء ومدته فلئن سيرتني للعقوبات مع أعدائك وجمعت بيني وبين أهل بلائك وفرقت بيني وبين أحبائك وأوليائك فهبني يا إلهي وسيدي ومولاي وربي صبرت على عذابك فكيف أصبر على فراقك وحبني صبرت على حر نارك فكيف أصبر عن النظر إلى كرامتك أم كيف أسكن في النار ورجاء عفوك فبعزتك يا سيدي ومولاي أقسم صادقا لئن تركتني ناطقا لأذجن إليك بين أهلها ضجيج الآملين ولأصرخن إليك صراخ المستصرخين ولأبكين عليك بكاء الفاقدين ولأنادينك أين كنت يا ولي المؤمنين يا غاية آمال العارفين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حبيب قلوب الصادقين ويا إله العالمين، أفتراك سبحانك يا إلهي وبحمدك تسمع فيها صوت عبد مسلم سجن فيها بمخالفته وذاق طعم عذابها بمعصيته وحبس بين أتباقها بجرمه وجريرته، وهو يذج إليك ذجيج معمل لرحمتك ويناديك بلسان أهل توحيدك ويتوسل إليك بربوبيتك. يا مولاي فكيف يبقى في العذاب وهو يرجو ما سلف من حلمك؟ أم كيف تؤلمه النار وهو يعمل فضلك ورحمتك؟ أم كيف يحرقه لهيبها وأنت تسمع صوته وترى مكانه؟ أم كيف يشتمل عليه زفيرها وأنت تعلم ضعفه؟ أم كيف يتقلقل بين أتباقها وأنت تعلم صدقا؟ أم كيف تزجره زبانيتها وهو يناديك يا رب؟ أم كيف يرجو فضلك في عتقه منها فتتركه فيها؟ هيهات ما ذلك الذن بك ولا المعروف من فضلك ولا مشبه لما عاملت به الموحدين من برك وإحسانك، فباليقين أقطع لولا ما حكمت به من تعذيب جاهديك وقضيت به من إخلاد معانديك لجعلت النار كلها بردا وسلاما وما كان لأحد فيها مقرا ولا مقاما، لكنك تقدست أسماؤك أقسمت أن تملاها من الكافرين من الجنة والناس أجمعين وأن تخلد فيها المعاندين، وأنت جل ثناؤك قلت مبتدعا وتطولت بالإنعام متكرما. أفمن كان مؤمنا كمن كان فاسقا لا يستوون. إلهي وسيدي فأسألك بالقدرة التي قدرتها وبالقضية التي حتمتها وحكمتها وغلبت من عليه أجريتها أن تهب لي في هذه الليلة وفي هذه الساعة كل جرم أجرمت وكل ذنب أذنبت وكل قبيح أسررت وكل جهل عملته كتمته أو أعلنت أخفيته أو أظهرت وكل سيئة أمرت بإثباتها الكرام الكاتبين الذين وكلتهم بحفظ ما يكون مني وجعلتهم شهودا علي مع جوارحي وكنت أنت الرقيب علي من ورائهم والشاهد لما خفي عنهم وبرحمتك أخفيت وبفضلك سترت وأن توفر حظي من كل خير تنزل أو إحسان تفضله أو بر تنشره أو رزق تبسطه أو ذنب تغفره أو خطأ تستره يا ربي يا ربي يا رب يا إلهي وسيدي ومولاي ومالك رقي يا من بيده ناصيتي يا عليما بذري ومسكنتي يا خبيرا بفقري وفاقتي يا ربي يا ربي يا رب أسألك بحقك وقدسك وأعظم صفاتك وأسمائك أن تجعل أوقاتي من الليل والنهار بذكرك معمورا وبخدمتك موصولا وأعمالي عندك مقبولا حتى تكون أعمالي وأورادي كلها وردا واحدا وحالي في خدمتك سرمدا يا سيدي يا من عليه معولي يا من إليه شكوت أحوالي يا ربي يا ربي يا رب قوّ على خدمتك جوارحي واشدد على العزيمة جوانهي وهب لي الجد في خشيتك والدوام في الاتصال بخدمتك حتى أسرح إليك في ميادين السابقين وأسرع إليك في المبادرين وأشتاق إلى قربك في المشتاقين وأدنو منك دنو المخلصين وأخافك مخافة الموقنين وأجتمع في جوارك مع المؤمنين اللهم ومن أرادني بسوء فأرد ومن كادني فكد واجعلني من أحسن عبيدك نسيبا عندك وأقربهم منزلة منك وأخصهم زلفة لديك فإنه لا ينال ذلك إلا بفضلك وجد لي بجودك واعتف علي بمجدك واحفظني برحمتك واجعل لساني بذكرك لهجا وقلبي بحبك متيما ومن علي بحسن إجابتك وأقلني عثرتي واغفر زلتي فإنك قضيت على عبادك بعبادتك وأمرتهم بدعائك وضمنت لهم الإجابة فإليك يا ربي نسبت وجهي وإليك يا ربي مددت يدي فبعزتك استجب لي دعائي وبلغني مناي ولا تقطع من فضلك رجائي واكفني شر الجن والإنس من أعدائي يا سريع الرضا اغفر لمن لا يملك إلا الدعاء فإنك فعال لما تشاء يا من اسمه دواء وذكره شفاء وطاعته غنى ارحم من رأس ماله الرجاء وسلاحه البكاء، يا سابغ النعم يا دافع النقم، يا نور المستوحشين في الظلام، يا عالما لا يعلم، صل على محمد وآل محمد وافعل بما أنت أهله. وصلى الله على رسوله والأئمة الميامين من آله وسلم تسليما كثيرا.
محمد وآل محمد صلوات. Thursday, 6 February 2025, Eve of 7 Shaban 1446 AH. I'm sure by all you know by this one, kindly keep your mobile phones on silent during programs. Always keep your belongings with you at all times. Sad news. Marhum Akbar Ali Padani, son of Hassan Ali Padani, passed away today in London. And the Salat al-Mayyat for Marhum will be offered at 10 a.m. on Monday, 10th February 2025 at Stanmore, Imam. Tilawat al-Quran, Yasin will be recited after Salat al-Mayyat. Burial at 11:30 a.m. And it will be at Northwood Watford Cemetery, Northwestern Avenue, WD 25 OAW Al-Fatiha. Friday, 7th February, Jummah Khutbah at 12:21 p.m. by Sheikh Anwar Jafar. Join Al-Hadi Youth this Friday, 7th February for part 2 of insightful refresher course with Sheikh Anwar Jafar on the topic of fasting. As we prepare for the blessed month of Ramadan, limited spaces are available. To be sure to sign quickly via huj.at/ahy. Saturday and Sunday Salat al-Fajr will be prayed at 7 a.m. followed by lecture and breakfast niyaz. Okay, I have 7 a.m. here. No worries. Okay, 6:30 then. No worries. Okay, Al-Hadi Youth invite you to join Sheikh Mahdi Rastani on Saturday, 8th February, as he presents his course on the Mahdi Part 1, Birth to Occultation. Limited space available. To sign up ASAP. Sign up via huj.at/ahy. Coach Women's Board along with Ladies Committee present an interactive workshop entitled Utilizing 15 Shaban to Reshape Our Lives, led by Sisters Saira Kazmi. This is for sisters only and will take place on Sunday, 9th February at 2:45 p.m. at our Hujjat Center. Please sign up using the QR code that will be on the poster or the link to follow. Sisters, do not miss this amazing event to spiritually prepare for 15 Shaban. Please join us on Friday, 14th January, the 15th day of Shaban, to celebrate the birth of our awaited Savior through our visual narration titled The Divine Convoy, the chosen of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. This will be presented by our talented young boys and relayed to the ladies' side. Program to inshallah start at 8 p.m. Hujjat Marital Support presents its inaugural launch event on the 15th Feb, entitled Love Beyond Valentines, exploring the impact of Western influence on Muslim couples, with relationship therapist Nariman Al-Alusi and clinical psychologist Dr. Sarfaraz Jaraj, and hosted by Abbas and Shaheen Merali. Join us and sign up at Hujjat website. Hujjat Cancer Support are inviting all those living or with caring for people with cancer to try and chat and make new friends, inshallah, on Sunday, 16th February. Further details on the Hujjat website. The Hujjat Sand Committee, in collaboration with Amanati, Al-Hadi Youth, and Gains with Govinci, invite all Sand families to a special iftar from 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, 1st March at Hujjat Harefield. Join us for children's activities, guest speakers, for parents, carers, a delicious iftar, and Shah Ramadan du'as and reflections. Parents, carers will have the chance to talk about the blessings and challenges of navigating Shahr Ramadan as a Sand family. Please sign up on the Hujjat website. I'm sure we all heard this. The Hujjat Spiritual Strategy team needs your help to help with the objective of developing a spiritual vision for the community, and under the guidance of Sheikh Anwar Jafar, Sheikh Mahdi Abdullah, and other senior scholars. The Spiritual Strategy team has launched a community-wide survey. This survey aims to understand the current state of the community and identify its wants and needs. Your input is invaluable and will play a crucial part in shaping a long-term spiritual strategy for Hujjat that will benefit both present and future generations. The survey link is live and can be accessed via www.huj.at/SST. Everyone is encouraged to take a few minutes to complete. The SST thanks you all for your valuable feedback and pray that Allah rewards you all for your supporting the development of a stronger, united spiritual future for Hujjat. The allocations for the month of Ramadan are now live on our website. Kindly make yourself familiar with the program and view the various reciters. We would like to extend our gratitude to all those who submitted their requests. May Allah bless your recitation. Humble request from the Secretariat and the volunteers. Tabarruk Niyaz will not be served until you are all seated, as there has been a lot of spillages on the newly laid carpets. Hassan, for your consideration. Please recite 5 Sama Yujib for all those who are not well. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عما يجيب المسترع إذا دعاه يكشف السوء عما يجيب المسترع إذا دعاه يكشف السوء عما يجيب المسترع إذا السوء عما يجيب المسترع إذا دعاه يكشف السوء عما يجيب المسترع إذا دعاه يكشف السوء محمد وآل محمد صلوات اللهم صل على. Please recite Surah Fatiha for the sawab of the marhumeens. Please recite Surah Fatiha for the sawab of Marhuma Sabira Rahman Muhammad, daughter of Haji Tar Muhammad Somji of London, who passed away last week and buried today. Marhum Muhammad Rasa Hussain Haji Muraj of Toronto, who passed away Saturday and buried on Sunday. Al-Fatiha. Also for Chalismo, it's Marhum Sultan Ali Huda, son of Marhum Akbar Tarbai Huda of Kitchener, Canada. Marhum Aga Taki Musavi Shustri, son of Marhum Aga Mehdi of Zanzibar. Marhuma Zohra Anwar Rajpar. And we have also Barmasi of Marhuma Nasima Banu Kareem. Marhuma Sukaina Bai Kalim Mulji of Dar Islam. Surah Fatiha. Finally, there is also one announcement that the family of Marhuma Sabira Rahman would like to thank for the support from all the volunteers. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala. Please welcome Sheikh Abbas Ismail for this nice lecture. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. بارئ الخلائق أجمعين باعث الأنبياء والمرسلين ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين خاتم النبيين شفيع المذنبين رحمة للعالمين مولانا وسيدنا أبي القاسم محمد اللهم صل وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين لا سيما بقية الله في الأرض مولانا حجة ابن الحسن عجل الله تعالى فرجه الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين صدق الله العلي العظيم بر محمد وآل محمد صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Muhtaram Maulana Sahib, my elders, brothers and sisters, our discussion over the last few sessions that I have had the tawfiq to be with you has been on the subject of yearning for our 12th Imam, Imam-e-Zaman. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. And we've looked at this from a couple of different angles. At the moment, our discussion is on the qualities of our beloved Imam. And the first quality which we have been discussing is that Imam-e-Zaman is alive. And we've repeatedly said, what kind of life is this of Imam? It is a very immediate and very much at the forefront of our lives that Imam is alive. Until we've reached this discussion, where Imam himself says in one of his letters, فَإِنَّا نُحِيتُ إِلْمًا بِأَنْبَائِكُمْ. Rest assured, we are fully aware of what is happening to you. Imam says this in one of his letters. Rest assured, we are fully aware of what is happening to you. Don't ever think that anything that you do is hidden from us. Inna ghayru muhmalin. We have never done any shortcomings. We have never neglected you. We've never had any shortcomings towards you. Had it not been thus, had my glance of mercy, my glance of kindness not been on you, then the enemies would have surrounded you and finished you. So many calamities and bala would have come to you. So many things would have gone wrong for you. So Imam is reassuring us that I am alive in a very real and immediate sense. That is not just something that is conceptual, that okay, Imam is alive somewhere. No, he's alive in a very immediate and real sense. Now, what is the benefit of this belief for us? There are three main things which I want to speak about. Number one, when you believe your Imam is alive and that belief is in the forefront of your mind, when you are convinced and you have yaqeen and you are sure that my Imam-e-Zaman is with me and he's watching me at all times, and everything I do he's watching and he's supporting, and everything I'm going through he's going through with me. All my pain he feels, all my joys he's joining me in my joys, in my sufferings he joins me in my sufferings. Then what does it do? The first point is that it gives a mu'min great hope that I'm not alone. Imam is with me. In all of my activities, in all of my comings and goings, whatever I'm going through in my life, Imam is with me. Number two, that we have to understand that through him, the mercies and blessings and bounties, ni'mat, barakat, rizq, arzaq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala flows to us through Imam-e-Zaman. There is no other system. I explained this last time. I'm not going to go into the theory again. I presented three different proofs for this belief. That all our blessings and all our mercies from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that come to this world flow through Waliya Khudaya A'zam, the most amazing wali of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We've said in previous lectures, if you remember, I had quoted from Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad, that Allah blesses those who don't pray because of those who pray. Some people will not be praying, Naudhu billah. I'm sure, this is very few people of the community who don't pray. But some will not be praying, some will be praying. Because of the barakat of those who pray and the mercy of those who pray, those who don't pray also get protected. Because of the Hajj of those who go for Hajj, those who don't go for Hajj also get protected. Zakat of those who give zakat and khums, and those who don't give zakat and khums. Why does Allah's azab not come down? Because of the barakat of those who are giving zakat and khums. So if this is the rahmat of Allah of normal mu'mineen who perform ibadat, imagine the mercy of Allah because of baqiyatullah. Imagine the mercy of God coming to this world, coming to this earth, coming to each and every one of us because of the presence of Imam Zaman. Imagine. So it allows the mercy and blessings of Allah to flow through Imam Zaman to us. Fourth Imam, Imam Zainul Abidin says, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Bina yunazzalul ghayth. It is because of us that the rainfall descends. Wa tunsharur rahma. Because of us, Allah's mercy is distributed. Wa takhruju barakatul ardh. Because of us, the barakat and the blessings of the earth come forth. Vegetation grows, crops grow, trees grow, fruit is there, vegetation is there. Because of us, all of these things happen. So this is the barakat of our beloved Imam. Third, it provides unity and coordination. It gives us unity. It should give us unity. That we are all working in one way towards one goal. When a community is not united, we have to ask some questions. What is going on? Why is the community not united? We should generally, yes, there will always be small disagreements. There will be differences of opinion. This is natural. But at the end of the day, if the community is splitting badly, this is not a good sign for any community's health. So we are united and cooperating in the one unified pursuit, which is to work towards the happiness of Imam Zaman. In the Battle of Uhud, you know the history of the Battle of Uhud. When did the army begin to split? So if you remember the history, there was a group of soldiers who had been positioned and they were told, do not move from here, because this was a key place where the horse riders could attack. So there were archers positioned and they were told, don't move from here, don't abandon this post. But then they felt greedy for the materialism of what the war booty which was being left behind. So they left their position. Then the attackers attacked. Still, there was strength until someone cried out, قَدْ قُتِلَ Muhammad. Muhammad has been killed. When that cry, which was the cry of Shaitan, when that cry went out and people heard that the Holy Prophet has been killed, they thought the Holy Prophet has been killed, the army started to split. Everyone, they lost their himmat, they lost their courage, they lost their determination. As soon as the sincere mu'mineen, Amirul Mu'mineen being the top of them, they declared, no, the Prophet has not died, the Prophet is alive and is with us, everyone came back. All of that army, most of that army, they came back and they rejoined and they become strong again. This is the effect of joining upon one of the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So throughout history, the key unity of the Shias has been because of Imam Zaman, because of uniting upon that alam, that flag of Imam Zaman. And he has kept us together, inshallah, no matter which culture, tradition, language you are from. If you are Shia Ithnashari, as soon as you mention the name of our 12th Imam, people are humbled, people come together, people are energized, people join together and they have unity. What do we say in this holy month of Shaban? In the afternoons we are recommended to say, for example, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad al-kahfil hasin. We say to the Ahlul Bayt that you are the impregnable shelter. Nothing can break you. Wa ghiyathil mustarril mustaqeen. You are the support of the helpless and the distressed ones. Wa malja al-haribin. And you are the haven of the fugitives. If we were to unite properly under the banner of Imam Zaman, nothing can break us. Nothing can break us. It is our unfortunate sometimes bad attitude, misguided, for example, loyalty sometimes, that we don't understand this. But if we were to unite properly under the banner of Imam Zaman, nothing can break us. So, to conclude this part, what we'll say is that the wujud, the presence, the life of our 12th Imam provides us with unity, cooperation, coordination, direction, blessings, hope, all of these things because of the life of Imam Zaman. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now we go on to the second characteristic of our 12th Imam. Azizan, we have a problem. The problem is that I think sometimes we have done an injustice to Imam Zaman in the way we have introduced him. The way sometimes we are introduced to the 12th Imam, what images did it used to conjure in your minds when you were younger? Or maybe still now it does to some people. You know, we used to think that, for example, when Imam comes, there will be all war. There will be qatl-e-aam. There will be so much killing and slaughtering that the streets will be lined with bodies and the roads will be flowing with blood and there will be so many people killed and there will be so much, you know, that Imam will come and with force establish himself and there will be so much war and it's just all death and destruction. Azizan, does this sound like the inheritor of Rahmatun lil Alameen? Does it sound like this is the accurate picture of what Imam Zaman is? Listen to these words. This is from Ziyarat Ali Yasin. Ziyarat Ali Yasin is that ziyarat that we have been told that when you wish to salute and pay homage and salam to Imam Zaman, you pray this ziyarat. In that one we say, Assalamu alayka ayyuhal alamul mansoob wal ilmul masboob wal ghawth wal rahmatul wasi'ah. Wa'adan ghayra makdhoob. I say salam to you, O symbol that has been appointed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I pay salam to you, O expansive knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I pay homage to you, O ghawth, the aid of Allah, the help of Allah, wa rahmatul wasi'ah, and the expansive, broad mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam's time, there may be some battles, some wars, some bloodshed. We'll discuss that later. There may be some, but overwhelmingly, this will be the manifestation of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Daste rahmat khuda, the hand of mercy of Allah, as astine baqiyatullah, from the sleeve of baqiyatullah. We will see, inshallah, may Allah give us tawfiq to be there when He is there and join Him. You will see the hand of mercy of God issuing forth from the sleeve of Imam Zaman. His nature is mercy. He is the inheritor of Rahmatun lil Alameen, the Holy Prophet. He has been sent by Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. He is a representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is Waliya Khuda. How can he be other than anything merciful? So, the special characteristic, the second one that I want to mention, is the expansive mercy of Allah as manifested and represented in Imam Zaman. Ajjalallahu ta'ala farajahu sharif. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. As I said, we have not been fair. We have not introduced Imam properly. We have not discussed this side of his personality much. God forbid, we have been introduced to the Imam sometimes as a bloodthirsty, almost tyrannical, almost dictator-like person, that he will just come and there'll be killing and bloodshed and warring and so much will go wrong when Imam comes. Whereas the reality is something else. Now, if we continue this kind of introduction of the Imam, especially to our younger brothers and sisters, especially to our younger ones, then there will be some really bad effects. Number one, it will remove the keenness, the shauq of people towards Imam Zaman. They will say, what kind of Imam is this? that he'll come and there'll just be killing and there'll just be disasters and there'll just be all of this. No, this has to stop. This is kind of like an oppression on Imam Zaman, that we introduce him in this way. Some people may say, well, if Imam Zaman is only for the pious, we say, and really I feel shy to say these kinds of things sometimes, but sometimes we even have the guts to say, we point at people and we say, these kinds of people, they'll be the first victims of Imam Zaman's sword. This is shameful. It's shameful on us to say it. It's shameful even for Imam Zaman that we attribute something like this to him. Some people may say, well, if he's going to be like this, then I'm not qualified to be in his group, so why should I pray for him? I'm a sinner. You're saying sinners will be punished. I'm a gunegar. You're saying gunegar will be punished. I have these problems in me. You're saying that I have got no role in the government or in the group of Imam Zaman. Why should I pray for him? So it reduces on that level people's keenness towards Waliya Khudaya A'zam. They may say things like, we're not going to be part of his system. Why should we look forward to his zuhur? We're not going to be part of what he does. He's not going to give us any attention. He's going to ignore us. He's going to relegate us. He's going to, put us to the side. Why should we pray for him? Azizan Girami, nothing can be further from the truth. If we understood the mercy of Imam Zaman, if we understood how merciful he will be, how he will change the hearts and the minds of people, how he will convert anger to love, hatred to affection, how he will unite people, how he will make up for the deficiencies in people, how he will patch up between people. On one occasion, the great companion of the sixth Imam, he was walking past two mu'mineen, two Shias. They were arguing, they were fighting, they were shouting at each other. He went to them, he said, what is the problem? They said, he owes me this much and he owes me this much. Paisa mate. We do these things over things like paisa and these kinds of things, imagine. He owes me this much, I owe him. He says, I owe him this much. He's a liar, he's a liar. He said, come with me. Come with me. He took them. He took them to his home. He said, how much do you think you're owed? He said, this much. How much do you think you're owed? He said, this much. He said, here. This is for you. This is for you. Is the problem solved? They said, yes, the problem is solved. I got my haqq. He got his haqq. He said, let me tell you something. This money is not mine. My Mawla, Imam Sadiq, gave this to me and he told me, when you see two of our Shias arguing over money, give them this money, tell them to patch up. Tell them to make up. They should not be arguing about these things. Imam Zaman, he will come, he will change hearts and minds. Now this introduction which we have given about Imam is completely wrong. These thoughts are wrong. These concepts are wrong. These beliefs are wrong. He is the manifestation of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let me explain this a little bit in more depth, please, with a salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. This world has certain limitations. It doesn't have the capacity for everything. For example, in this world, very rarely will you get true justice in this world. We can see that, right? We can see it in the world. In the atrocities being conducted, there's no justice. So very rarely in this world will you get true justice. Why? Is it because Allah doesn't have the capacity to give this world justice? No. It's because the nature of the world doesn't have capacity to receive the justice of God. That justice of God will manifest itself truly to its utmost extent on the Day of Judgment. Then you'll have true justice. Same goes for mercy. Mercy of Allah cannot be given in this world to its utmost extent. So we have a hadith Qudsi. Allah says, I have 100 parts of my mercy. My mercy is 100 parts. One part of my mercy I have given in this world. One part. 99 parts are reserved for hereafter. Because of that one part of mercy of Allah, every single merciful thing you see in this world, every affection, every kindness, every forgiveness that you see in this world from the time of Nabi Adam until the end of time is because of that one part of mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Between family, between friends, between people, between neighbors, even between animals. Whatever mercy and affection and kindness you may see is because of that one part of mercy which Allah has manifested in this world. Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam have the capacity for all 100 parts of mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's how much mercy Ahlul Bayt have. That's how much they can do izhar and manifestation of the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rasulullah, sometimes he would be crying and they would ask him, Ya Rasulullah, why are you crying? And he would reply, Rahmatan lil ashqiya. I cry because I feel for those who are wrongdoers and they do evil. I feel for them even. I cry for them because I feel for them that they're on the wrong path, they're doing bad things. Rahmatan lil ashqiya. Imam Zaman is waris of Rasulullah. Rasulullah is rahmatan lil alameen. Imam Zaman is waris of rahmatan lil alameen. He's the inheritor. Those qualities passed through Rasulullah into Amirul Mu'mineen, into Imam Hassan, into Abu Abdullah, all the way in each and every Imam until it reaches Imam Zaman. That mercy of Imam Zaman, which is the mercy of God manifesting in Imam Zaman, that will be the main thing we will see when it comes to the zuhur of Imam. He will change hearts and minds when he comes. He will change people's attitudes when he comes. Here, I want to finish with one final hadith from Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Imam says, the fifth Imam says, between the people, kindness and mercy will be established in a way. This is regarding the time of Zuhur. Between people, kindness and mercy will be established in a way that a sense of equality and forbearance will rule upon them. The poor person will become needless because of the barakat of wujud of Imam Zaman, because of the presence of Imam, just the presence of Waliya Khuda. The poor person will become needless. There won't be any kind of superiority of one person over another. The elder will be kind to the younger. The younger will be respectful to the elder. In another hadith, Imam Baqir alayhi salam says that when our Qa'im, Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, will rise up, friendship and equality will become established to such an extent that whoever has any kind of need would be able to, without any restriction, take what he needs from the pocket of his brother because of the presence of Waliya Khuda, because of the presence of Hujjat-e Khuda. People's anger will change to love. Hatred will change to compassion. Stinginess will change to generosity. This will be the effect of Imam Zaman. We pray to Allah for tawfiq, that we can follow in Imam's path. Maybe inshallah tomorrow, if mu'mineen, if we pray properly, there will be the zuhur of Imam Zaman, maybe tomorrow inshallah. Azizane Muhtaram, Azadaran of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. In the Chronicles of Karbala, in the story of Karbala, Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam would remember many of their forefathers, their elders. Sometimes they would remember Hazrat Zahra. Sometimes they would remember Amirul Mu'mineen. Sometimes they would remember Imam Hassan. When they would look at Hazrat Qasim, they would think of their beloved brother Hassan. But when they wanted to remember the Holy Prophet, then there was one person they used to look at. They said, this person, his walking was like the Prophet. His speech was like the Prophet. His way of expressing was like the Prophet. His tone was like the Prophet. His looks were like the Prophet's. This was Janabe Ali Akbar. Whenever we wish to look at and remember Rasulullah, we used to request, oh Ali Akbar, say something. Recite something. Because he was the image of Rasulullah. When it comes to Asr Ashur, Janabe Ali Akbar comes to his father, Baba. All the companions have gone. Everyone has been killed. Do you allow me to go? They say that Imam Hussein and Ali Akbar looked at each other. They didn't exchange any words after that. They just both looked down. And then they embraced. And when they embraced, they put their heads on each other's shoulders. And they cried for a long time. Then Ali Akbar alayhi salam started to walk into the battlefield. He didn't reach very far. He heard footsteps behind him. When he turned back, he said, who is this coming behind me? He sees Gharib Hussein is coming behind him. He says, Baba, we just said farewell. We just did wida. Imam Hussein says, my son, you are not yet a father. You do not know how it feels to bid farewell to your son. Janabe Ali Akbar rides out. He fights, he fights, he fights. Then he comes back. He brings his horse back to Aba Abdullah. Aba Abdullah looks at Ali Akbar. Ali Akbar looks at Imam Hussein. Ali Akbar says, Baba, this armor is very heavy and the sun is beating down upon me. Baba, is there possibility of even one sip of water? Is there any moisture? Can I benefit from any kind of moisture? Imam Hussein says, look in my mouth. If there is any moisture, my son, you can have it. Ali Akbar looks and Ali Akbar says, Baba, what is this? You have not fought. You are more thirsty than I am. Ali Akbar then turns his horse and rides out again. They say that when he came the second time to ride out, that on one occasion there were so many spears aimed at Ali al-Akbar. There were so many strokes of the sword aimed at Ali al-Akbar that the horse bolted. And when it bolted, Ali Akbar was caught in that bolt of the horse. فَقَطَّعُوهُ إِرْبًا إِرْبًا. And they lashed out at Ali Akbar, hacking at him piece by piece. ألا لعنة الله القوم الظالمين وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. May Allah bless all the marhumin. May He give sabr to all the parties who have lost dear and loved ones. May He make us ready for the zuhur of Imam Zaman. May He give us tawfiq to be in the group of Imam Zaman. May He bring justice into this world and mercy into this world. O Allah, remove the zulm of the zalimeen. O Allah, help all of the mazlumeen. For the quick zuhur of Imam Sahib al-Asri wa Zaman, your three loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Mu'mineen, I've just been asked to re-announce this again. This is for Salatul Mayyat for Marhum Akbar Ali Badani will be offered at 10:30 a.m. on Monday, 10th February 2025 at Stanmore in Marmarga. Tilawati Quran Yasin will be recited after Salatul Mayyat. Burial at 11:30 a.m. at North Watford Cemetery. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad Salawat. Please rise with Ziyarah Waisa.
Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Nabi Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. Assalamu alayki Fatimat al-Zahra Sayyidati Nisa'il Alameen. السلام عليك يا حسن المجتبى السلام عليك يا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته السلام عليك يا وارث آدم صفوة الله السلام عليك يا وارث نوح نبي الله السلام عليك يا وارث إبراهيم خليل الله السلام عليك يا وارث موسى كليم الله السلام عليك يا وارث عيسى روح الله السلام عليك يا وارث محمد ابن حبيب الله السلام عليك يا وارث أمير المؤمنين ولي الله السلام عليك يا ابن محمد المصطفى السلام عليك يا ابن علي المرتضى السلام عليك يا ابن فاطمة الزهراء السلام عليك يا ابن خديجة الكبرى السلام عليك يا ثار الله وابن ثاره والوتر الموتور أشهد أنك قد أقمت الصلاة وآتيت الزكاة وأمرت بالمعروف ونهيت عن المنكر وأطعت الله ورسوله حتى أتاك اليقين فلعن الله أمة قتلتك ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرضيت به يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله أشهد أنك كنت نورا في الأصل بالشامخة والأرحام المطهرة لم تنجسك الجاهلية بأنجاسها ولم تلبسك من مدلهمات ثيابها وأشهد أنك من دائم الدين وأركان المؤمنين وأشهد أنك الإمام البر التقي الرضي الزكي الهادي المهدي وأشهد أن الأئمة من ولدك كلمة التقوى وأعلام الهدى والعروة الوثقى والحجة على أهل الدنيا وأشهد الله وملائكته وأنبياءه ورسله أني بكم مؤمن وبيا بكم موقن بشرائع ديني وخواتيم عملي وقلبي لقلبكم سلم وأمري لأمركم متبع صلوات الله عليكم وعلى أرواحكم وعلى أجسادكم وعلى أجسامكم وعلى شاهدكم وعلى غائبكم وعلى ظاهركم وعلى باطنكم السلام عليك يا ابن رسول الله السلام عليك يا ابن نبي الله السلام عليك يا ابن أمير المؤمنين السلام عليك يا ابن الحسين الشهيد السلام عليك أيها الشهيد وابن الشهيد السلام عليك أيها المظلوم وابن المظلوم لعن الله أمة قتلتك ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرضيت بهم السلام عليكم يا أولياء الله وأحباء السلام عليكم يا أصفياء الله وأوداء السلام عليكم يا أنصار دين الله السلام عليكم يا أنصار رسول الله السلام عليكم يا أنصار أمير المؤمنين السلام عليكم يا أنصار فاطمة سيدة النساء العالمين السلام عليكم يا أنصار أبي محمد الحسن بن علي الولي الزكي الناصي السلام عليكم يا أنصار أبي عبد الله بأبي أنتم وأمي طبتم وطابت الأرض التي فيها دفنتم وفزتم فوزا عظيما فيا ليتني كنت معكم فأفوز معكم. السلام عليك يا أبا الفضل العباس ابن أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا ابن السيد الوصيين. السلام عليك يا ابن أول قوم إسلاما وأقدمهم إيمانا وأقومهم بدين الله وأهوتهم على الإسلام. أشهد لقد نصحت لله ولرسوله ولأخيك فنعم الأخ المواسي. فلعن الله أمة قتلتك ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك ولعن الله أمة استقتلت منك المحارم وانتهكت حرمة الإسلام. فنعم الصابر المجاهد المحامي الناصر والأخ الدافع عن أخيه المجيب إلى طاعة ربه الراغب فيما زيد في غيره من الثواب الجزيل والثناء الجميل. والحقك الله بدرجة آبائك في جنات النعيم. السلام عليك يا جميع شهداء كربلاء ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا تسعة المعصومين من ذريتك علي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن ابن علي والحجة ابن الحسن. السلام عليك يا مولانا يا صاحب الزمان الأمان الأمان. السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن. السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن. السلام عليك يا إمامنا وإمام من الإنس والجان. أجل الله تعالى فرجك وسهر الله مخرجك وظهورك ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم كل وليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آله في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرزك توأ وتمتعه فيها طويلا. اللهم صل على
محمد وآل محمد صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. محمد وآل محمد صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. I have still not heard all the salawat together. Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad wa ajil. There is one additional announcement which has just sent to me. There is a majalis, Kabristan majalis in Watford this coming Sunday at 14 o'clock. So that's 2 p.m. Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad salawat. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajum. There is urgent announcement. Car keys is required for LK66ZHZ. That is LK66ZHZ. This is in the main car park. Please hand the keys to the volunteers, please. Asant.